Hi guys, Tiffany here again, and I am shooting a video from my phone because my camera just died unexpectedly, so whatever. Anyway, anything to get this video done, right? So I want to talk to you guys today about something that me and my husband are doing together in honor of the new year. We decided instead of adopting a New Year's resolution, we have decided to do a lifestyle edit for ourselves. So we figured, why not share some of the stuff that we decided to do with you guys, just to give you some inspiration and ideas on what you guys can do as far as your New Year's resolution, or as far as just, you know, whatever it's called. We're calling it a lifestyle edit because we really don't like using the word resolution. We don't like using the words resolving to, I don't know, it just sounds so like cliche, like everyone uses it. So we decided to go with lifestyle edit. So here are some of our ideas. Okay, so the first lifestyle edit we're adopting this year, well, it's more me than him because I am not a morning person, but I am adopting the lifestyle edit of waking up earlier every morning. Although I'm not a morning person, I have noticed that waking up earlier than the children wake up, then the kids wake up, I feel like I get more done, or for some reason I feel like I'm ahead of my day. Like I'm ahead of all the things on my list, and it's easier to get things done. And it does take a few days, or you know, a week or so, to get used to waking up even earlier than I usually wake up. But once I got used to it, it did start feeling good. So that's a good one. I'm actually going to the side right now because I'm looking at my laptop because this is on my blog. Okay, so our second lifestyle edit that we've adopted, that I've started doing, to get moving every single day. So it's known that everyone should have at least in a week 2.5 hours of some kind of exercise or movement, but like, you know, physical exercise when you're sweating, when you're doing strength training, and you're like, you know, something like that, walking, whatever it is, just at least 30 minutes a day of physical movement. I noticed when I started doing it that it actually helped me with my creativity. It helped me with my stress. It helped with my anxiety. It helps with so much. It's like so much stuff. So that is something that is a great lifestyle edit to adopt for the new year. My third one would be to start journaling every day. So I have started a lot of these lifestyle edits. I've started before the new year, before the 2018 ended, before the new year started, but I'm continuing it into the new year. So journaling is something that is really near and dear to my heart. It's an easy way for me to get through issues that are going on and tumbling around in my head. It helps me to plan out my days. It helps me to acknowledge what I'm feeling, because sometimes I feel like, you know, I just kind of push things to the side because I have so many things I have to do in a day. I don't have time to focus on my emotions sometimes. And so this allows me to just like bring it to the forefront and kind of like think about, why do I feel this way, you know? So the way I've been journaling, I've been doing it actually 3 ways. So first off, I have a journal that I write out my intentions and my gratitude, and like, what am I grateful for, basically, for in life in general. I also write out my goals that I want to achieve, but I adopted this method from Rachel Hollis. You're gonna hear a lot about her because I'm like really into her way of doing things. So anyway, she writes down her intentions or her goals as if they are happened already. So that's what I've been doing. So like, instead of writing down like, I want to grow my business, you know, I say my business has grown and is making this much revenue in a year, or things like that. Or I want to be a great mom. I am a great mom, you know? So like, that's what I do every single day. Like after I make my coffee, I sit down and I start journaling, and I write down my goals, but I write them down as if they've happened. Also at night, I've started doing brain dumping, which is like, what the hell is that? I heard about it and I started looking into it more, and it's really, really, it's basically like just writing down bullet points of whatever is on your mind for that day. It could be a to-do list, it could be your intentions, it could be your goals, it could be things that you don't want to forget, it could just be anything that's in your head at that time before you're about to go to sleep. You dump it onto this page, and you're not going to be so anxious when you go to bed at night, and you're not going to be going through this long list in your head of all the things you have to remember for the next day, because you've already written it down, so that tomorrow morning you can go through and you could sort out your list. You could sort out the to-dos, and you could sort out this is something I want to work towards, or things like that. So it really helps just to sort out your day, your life, your intentions, all that stuff. And also, this is not a journal, but I put it under journaling daily because it's part of writing out your plans and intentions and things. So I carry my planner everywhere I want to go. I have two planners. I have a personal planner, and I have a business planner, which is like a concept planner for things that I want to do for my business. And I write in that every day. And just for me, the act of writing out what I have to do and writing out what I want to do and things like that just really helps me put things in perspective. It helps me see, like, here are the steps that I need to do in order to move forward without feeling anxious. I'm someone who, like, if I have a lot of things going on, I start to feel overwhelmed and like I can't think about like anything else. I just feel crazy. So I, started doing that, and I noticed that by writing everything down, it helps me figure out what do I have to do next in order to obtain this goal and make this like a reality, So journal daily. That's a really big lifestyle edit. Another one that I've started doing from a few months back, but it's up there with the other stuff because it is a lifestyle edit, honestly. It's clean eating. I've noticed a change from eating clean, as far as not even physical, like not even the whole vanity thing. It's more like me inside, like my concentration is better when I'm eating clean. My energy is better. My mood is better. Everything is better when you eat clean. So like, I'm not like a crazy clean eating fanatic, but it's something that is very important to me. I like to pay attention to what I'm putting in my body. I like to pay attention to what I eat. What is it going to do to me? How's it going to affect my body? I started taking things out of my diet lately just to see how I feel about it. And like, I'm not strict about anything. It's just like all right, how do you, for instance, last week I started to dabble in not eating meat anymore, and it's going good, I guess. It's like an adjustment, but at the same time, I'm not putting all the pressure on myself to feel like I can't have meat anymore and that's it, and like figure it out. It's just more of a take time, take meat out of your diet, see how it feels, see if your body feels better without eating meat every day, and if anything, you can add it back into your diet and maybe just eat less of it. So that is just something to add onto your list of your lifestyle edits. Start eating clean. And if you're somebody who like doesn't know where to begin, it could be as simple as like just dropping the soda and replacing it with water. That's it. Not even talking about letting go of certain foods or restricting your calorie intake or any of that stuff. Like, you don't even have to go that deep into it, okay? Like, just start with drinking more water during the day. Try working towards drinking half of your body weight in ounces every single day. That's something I do, and I love it. And I notice that if I go without that, if I have less than half my body weight in ounces a day, I feel it. And, that's a good thing. So, okay, another lifestyle edit is more of a spiritual, like emotional strength one. It's practicing gratitude. So I'm gonna quote Rachel Hollis again because like I'm really into her right now. So she has said several times, if you listen to her podcasts and read her books and everything, it's impossible to feel anxiety and gratitude simultaneously. And that is so true because I started practicing that. I started when I was starting to feel like overwhelmed about something. I started looking at the positive side. Well, I'm grateful that I have this, and I'm grateful that I have that. I'm grateful for my family, my kids. I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my business. And then you start focusing on the things that you have in your life. And then it's just like, how the hell could you possibly feel anxious or depressed or sad about anything when you're focusing on what you have? And that makes you feel like you want to go out and get more and do things to obtain more in your life in a more positive sense. So practicing gratitude is something that has helped me through a lot of issues. It's helped me just get through the day when I'm feeling like crazy. And honestly, I started journaling at night the 10 things that I'm grateful for. I don't do it every night. I'm trying to get to do it every night, but some days are just like insane. But I do it for the most part. At least like maybe 4 times a week, 5 times a week, I'll journal 10 things that I'm grateful for at night so I can go to bed focusing on what I'm grateful for that I have, focusing on what I have right now and what I want to obtain in the future, not what I don't have and why my life sucks and why this and that. Because it's very easy to get caught up in that whole my life sucks and this is why kind of dialogue. Another lifestyle edit I've adopted is to set bigger goals for myself, for my business. So the reason why I decided to adopt this is because I've noticed that setting bigger goals for yourself, well, personally for me setting bigger goals for myself, it like almost paves like a roadmap of this is where you gotta go. Like you're here and now you gotta go up here. Okay, so here are the steps you need to take to get to here. Now, at the end of the day or the end of whatever the time frame you give yourself, if you're not there yet, at least you're like here instead of being stuck down here, So you're working towards something. So if you're working towards something that's like huge and humongous and, I want to make X amount of money in sales, or I want to be able to go on this many vacations in a year, you're going to work towards that ability to actually do that. And then you're going to see what you get out of it because you're working towards that. You're going to be able to reap the benefits of your hard work because you're working towards this really high goal, and not to make yourself feel discouraged because it's like, I'm starting down here and I got to go all the way up there and how's that going to happen? Don't think about that. Set that goal, but also think about, okay, now that goal is set up there. Okay, so now how am I supposed to reach that goal? What am I supposed to be doing to get to the next level so that I can be closer to my goal? And doing that, baby steps, one at a time, not overwhelming yourself, you're going to get so close to that goal. And like I said, if you don't meet it, you don't meet it. But at least you're way further up, higher than where you started. Last lifestyle edit would be to start reading more. So I've started reading a lot in the past 6 months, and also listening to audiobooks and podcasts. I'm going to throw that in there too because you are still consuming new information. Reading more just basically opens up your mind to more. It doesn't have to be fiction, it doesn't have to be nonfiction, it doesn't even have to be a physical book. You could be listening to an audiobook. Just in general, the idea that you're taking in new information and you're opening your mind, you're quieting and calming your mind down so that you can take that information in, it will benefit you in the long run. So those are my 7 lifestyle edits. I encourage you to adopt all or at least some of them. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how it goes if you adopted any of these edits that I mentioned, or let me know some of your New Year's resolutions or your lifestyle edits, as we're going to call it from now on. and how it's working out for you, and you know what you expect to get from it. If you like this video, don't forget to click like, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can get all of my videos, and don't forget to hit the little notification button on the side of the subscribe so you can get a notification every time I upload a video. Until then, I hope you guys are enjoying your 2019 so far, and have a great day. Bye.